if you are actually looking for how to actually get fully funded scholarship in any part of the world, whether US, UK, Canada, Germany, Japan, or beyond, I am going to walk you through exactly how you can secure yourself a fully funded scholarship. Okay, so all you have to do is relax, just spend some few minutes with me as I take you through. And right now, I know that you are thinking about the fact that you cannot afford, tuition fees, you cannot afford living expenses and flight fees. But, I just want you to know that there are scholarships out there that can cover everything, that you don't need to worry about tuition, living costs, flights, and even health insurance, all paid for. Okay, so in this video I am going to show you exactly how you can get a fully funded scholarship for this year. And even if you have no money, you have no connections, or you have no idea where to start from, I am going to take you through. So I believe by the end of this video you will get a way out and you know exactly what to do to get a fully funded scholarship. Okay, but before we get into the video, it's important for us to understand what fully funded scholarship is all about. Okay, what does it entail? So when we say fully funded scholarship, then we are saying that basically you apply for a school that is going to take care of your tuition fees. That's 100% covered. It's not like 50%, 100% covered. You get your monthly allowance. Okay, this allowance will cover maybe your expenses like accommodation, your food, and your transportation. Okay, in many cases your housing will be provided. Then you also get your flight tickets paid for. Okay, and then also you get your health insurance, that is your medication, fully covered. And also you get your books and your relocation costs in some cases, and these are all covered. Okay, so essentially you are getting paid to study. So if this sounds like a dream, then I'm going to show you how you can actually grab this opportunity. And I tell you, it is real. It is available to students like you. Okay, so now that you know what a fully funded scholarship covers, let's dive into the next step. So the step two. Okay, the step two. So I'm actually taking you through the step-by-step guide. The first thing is for you to understand what it entails. Okay, now let's talk about some of the fully funded scholarships for international students, no matter where you are. Okay, and one thing that you need to understand, that there are a lot of fully funded scholarships out there. Okay, but not all of them will be the right for you. So I'm going to share with you some of the most popular fully funded scholarships that you can look into. We have the Chevening Scholarship, that is in UK, and it's one of the most prestigious scholarships for international students to study in the UK. Then we also have the DAT, that is in Germany. So if you want to go to Germany, they offer a range of fully funded scholarship to study, so you can look into it. And then also we have the Erasmus Mundus Scholarship, and it's an amazing scholarship program for students looking to study in multiple European countries. We also have the Commonwealth Scholarships. That one is in UK, so specifically for students from Commonwealth countries, including Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. Okay, program. Then we also have the Japanese MEXT, that is MEXT scholarship. Okay, and this one is a highly competitive scholarship for students who are looking to study in Japan. And then also we have Australia Awards. This one is for students looking to study in Australia. And one thing that you need to understand, that each of these scholarships have different eligibility requirements and application process. So you need to make sure that you check them out and see which one actually best fits your study goals. I am actually going to leave the links to all this scholarship program in the description section for you to check them out, so that it's easier. You can apply to any of these scholarships. Okay, now the next thing that I want to talk to you about is how to prepare your documents. Now that you know the scholarships out there, how do you prepare your documents? Okay, and this one is one of the biggest mistakes that many students actually make. One of the biggest mistakes that many students make is waiting until the last minute to gather their documents. Okay, you don't need to wait till last minute. You need to start it very early. Okay, and these are some of the key documents that you would typically need. So please take a pen and a paper and make sure that you write these documents down and start gathering them. You will need your academic transcripts, okay, and your degree certificate. So if you don't have it, go to your university. I remember when I was going to UK to do my master's, I had to go to my university for my transcript. I had finished school for almost like 5 years. I didn't have it, but then when I had to go to school, I went and then they gave it to me. So you can get it from your university. And then you also need to have a strong CV or a resume, okay. So if you don't have a CV or a resume, you need to draft one. If you want me to help you to draft a resume, you can email me. My email is in my bio and I can help you. Then you also need to have a personal statement or a motivation letter. If you don't know how to write a good personal statement, I have made a video about it some time ago. You can check out my channel. I will leave the link in the description section also for you. And then you also need a reference letter, ideally from your past teacher or your employer. So you need to consult your teacher, maybe your university lecturer or any teacher you know, to actually give you a reference that maybe you were a student there, you did the programs that you have stated that you did. That you need the English proficiency test, that's the IELTS or the TOEFL, okay, unless it is waived. So I also have a video about how you can actually get your IELTS done, and then I show you practical steps where you can actually register to get your IELTS done. And now, the tip I want to give you is that you need to start writing your personal statement as soon as possible. In fact, if you're looking for scholarship, it is the most important part of your application. So you want it to actually reflect who you are, you want it to reflect your background, and then you also want it to reflect why you are passionate about your chosen field. Okay, so don't wait till last minute before you start putting things together. Start it now, okay? And I'm going to guide you how you can actually write it. Now, one thing that you need to know is that your personal statement is your chance to shine. Yeah, so don't just write that, oh, I want to study abroad because education is important. Instead of that, talk about how education has actually impacted your life and shaped who you are today. Talk about the challenges that you have actually faced and how you have overcome them. Also talk about why you are passionate about your field of study and how studying abroad will help you achieve your goals, okay? And also talk about how you plan to give back to your community or your country after your studies. They will want to know how your studies is going to benefit your community. So talk about it, and then also make it very personal, make it very real, and don't forget to show how passionate you are about your field of study, okay? Now, the next step that I want to give you is that apply early, okay? And also apply multiple scholarships. That is one thing that a lot of people actually make, because the reality is that scholarship applications, are extremely competitive. Know that you are not the only person who is looking for the opportunity. So don't put all your hopes into just one scholarship, okay? You need to apply to as many scholarships as possible, as many scholarship as you qualify for, okay? And here is also another important tip that you need to know. You need to apply early, okay? Just don't wait till the last day to submit your application, because you don't want to be, scrambling when the deadline looms, okay? So make sure that you actually apply very early, okay? And the next thing is that get help. Don't go through it alone, because the scholarship application process can be very, very overwhelming, okay? But you don't have to do it alone. Yes, you don't have to do it alone. There are plenty of resources that are available to help you, and I'm also here to help you. So if you need assistance with writing your personal statement or even reviewing your documents, feel free to reach out to me. I will leave my email in the description section, okay? Then you can email me, reach out to me. I offer one-on-one consultations to guide you through the process and to increase your chances of success. So I can actually help you to apply for the scholarship. So if you want me to help you, want to book one-on-one consultation with me, feel free to email me. Look in my description and in my bio for my email address and reach out to me. And the next thing I want to talk about is that don't fear rejection. That is what a lot of people, they get discouraged. But remember this, that don't be afraid of rejection. It's part of the process, okay? Many successful scholarship recipients didn't just get their first application, okay? Many of them kept trying. So if you don't succeed on your first attempt, learn from it and refine your application. Keep applying. Rejection, in fact, isn't the end. It's just part of the journey to succeed. So don't be scared of rejection. If it happens, don't give up. try. That is why I encourage you to apply to multiple scholarships and don't just put your egg into one basket. Okay, so I hope that this guide has been very helpful and that you are feeling very ready to take on the scholarship application process. Don't forget to like this video if you found it useful, subscribe for more content on studying abroad and scholarships, and share this with anyone who could benefit from it. So now I want to know which country you want to study in. Drop in the comment section below, and probably I might be able to make a video specifically for that for you. Okay, thank you for watching, and the best of luck with your scholarship application. And believe me, you've got this, you can do it.